spent the last couple minutes trying to get out of black and white. So, good morning. All right, welcome to Everyday with Sheréa. I'm Sheréa VéJauan, co-founder of the Goal Setters Club, author of the 2023 Goals Journal. This is our daily goal accountability moment to help you stay focused on your 2023 goals, the goals that you set for yourself. Today, I didn't plan to talk about this in February. I feel like it's so early in February. Usually, like, we're going in, and then I want to tell you to slow down. But today's topic is going to be know your capacity. Know your capacity. And I try to give content. Like, I have so much content. I have so many things. There's so many resources inside your journal. I'm not saying it just because I wrote it, but there are, like, even as I go through it, I'm like, oh, I could talk about that. Oh, I could talk about that. And just to know everything mainly I'm talking about is inside of your journal. But I try to talk about the subjects that are new to me or refreshed to me so that I could share my personal story. So today we're going to talk about know your capacity. And I know I just talked to you guys on Friday. It takes what it takes. It takes what it takes. If you want to do this, then you need to do this. So I get that. So now I'm going to say know your capacity. Even with social media, even with virtual assistants, even with TikTok on your phone and, everything at the tip of your fingertips on your phone, we still only have 24 hours and 7 days, unless you got something special going on. We all have 24 hours. We all have 7 days. Even the best of us, even the most rich, even the most famous, they still have 7 days and 24 hours. It's how they use those days. It's the team that they have. It's the resources they have access to. It's the income level that they have to be able to make different choices and do different things. But the bottom line, at the end of the day, we have 24 hours and 7 days. Now, usually during the week, I get up at 3:50, 4 o'clock max, to try to do the live by 5, get dressed, shower, all that stuff, and then out to the gym by 6 o'clock. So if I don't get up at 4, if I don't get up at 3:50, I'm already late. Today, I think I got up at 4:17, but then it threw me off. So on Saturdays and Sundays, I try not to get up at 4 because I don't have to. But this weekend I did. This weekend I got up at 5 or got up at like 4:45 because I had a lot of stuff to do before the weekend. But yesterday I got up early and I ended up working on my Big Mac, working on my iPad, researching on my phone. I had all 3 devices going at the same time. I was reading, pre-reading our book of the month for next month, and redoing my website, trying to watch a movie, trying to listen to a movie in the background, the 1619 Project, which got me stressed out today. But around 7 o'clock, I was over it. Like, I was out. I was tired. It's like literally I was working on like 5 different projects at one time. So by 7 o'clock, I had nothing left. And I just put on my little robe, went upstairs, and I said, I got to go to bed. And I felt so bad and so guilty because it was only 7 o'clock. And I felt like there was so much more that I had to do. There was so much more that I needed to do. There was so much more that I could do. And for it to only to be 7 o'clock, I felt like, okay, girl, you better get up, get back up. So I wanted to encourage you too. But I did listen to a webinar until I fell asleep. So I felt like I still got something in. And then I don't like my eyes tired. Like, I could tell that I'm tired. And that's what I don't like. Like, back in the day, we used to do the overnighters. Back in the day, my husband and I would just be up all night, all day. Back in the day, we would just coffee. I just finished reading Jamie Kern Lynn's book, Believe It. And shoot, the first 7 chapters, I don't think she got any sleep. It was like, oh, I slept in my car. Oh, I did this. Oh, we never did this. And oh, we did 100 shows over here. And I'm just like, that used to be my life. and now she ended up selling her company for $1.2 billion. Now she's a billionaire. She doesn't have to do that anymore. But I don't know if I want to do that, or if I have the capacity to do that right now. Like, that's not my life. My life is not throwing coffee down my throat and trying to stay up and work double shifts. That's not my life. I did some of that stuff in the beginning. That's not my life. So I wanted to encourage you this week to know your capacity. I also, like, I'm on a committee, and I remember one of the committee members, the leaders, called me and said, "Hey, we have a new project. I think this will be good for you. But what is your bandwidth?" And I'm just like, okay, just give me the project. Just give me the project, and I'll add it on to my forever to-do list. She says, no, I want to know what your bandwidth is. I want to know your capacity. I want to know what it is you can handle and add to your plate. So eventually I ended up giving up a part of another project that I was doing. I still do part of it, but not the whole thing, kind of split it up with somebody else and then taking on a new project. And so even as you work with people, or you work with your team, or you're adding somebody to your team, it might be a good idea to say, instead of handing them something else to do, it's like, what is your capacity? What is your bandwidth? What can you handle? And then maybe even based on that, work out how they can handle that with taking something else away. Hey, I want you to do this project. I need you to, if you do this for me, can I take this off your back and do that? Because I have a resource for that. So knowing your capacity, also knowing the capacity of people that you work with, this is going to help you reach your goals in 2023 without burnout. You can reach your goals. I always say that you can reach your goals. You can go for it. You can go all the way in. The purpose of the goals journal, and why I created this journal the way it is with the 7 steps, the 12 months, is to help you balance out your life, so you live a life of balance, and that your goals should not be stressful or overwhelming. They should help you get to the next level, but they should not overwhelm you or stress you or get you or make you sick. The whole thing is to balance things out, to make sure you're doing your self-care, to make sure you're eating healthy, to make sure you're working out, you're exercising. But you have to know your capacity. So set yourself up for success by knowing your capacity. Again, it's also important to remember that your capacity changes over time. So check in with yourself regularly to reflect on what you can handle and how you can manage your workload. All right. So coming from Sheréa VéJauan, know your capacity, know the capacity of those you're working with. All right. You guys have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow.